y'all. Hello. Good morning. We here. Woo, I had to push Car Chronicles back just slightly this morning, y'all, because I was trying to wrap up something else. I appreciate you guys hanging in there, though. Good morning. Oh, let's go ahead and get our disclaimer out. Everything said in this video is alleged in my opinion, and it is used for fair use, okay? Yes. Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Happy hump day. We're almost there, y'all, this week. Lord, I'm so glad it's flying by, y'all. I am so glad this week is flying by. I am so tired. I need a break. For real. Like, no lie. No lies told. I need a break. Yes, Lord. Thank y'all for being here. I see you. So I look beautiful. I appreciate it. I'm tired as hell, y'all. Good God. I did not sleep well last night either. Oh, I did not sleep good. So I'm super tired this morning. But all aboard the next stop, Pettyville. Yeah, well, when you see the thumbnail, you kind of already know what the show is gonna be about, child. You know. As tired as I am, child, I gotta drag some folk this morning, child. That's just how we do over here, child. That's just how we do. But nevertheless, thank you guys for being here. Oh, we got so much to talk about this morning. So much, so little time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Celebrity news, honey. What y'all laughing about? I love it. Celebrity news, honey. As you guys know, honey. Old Trumpy, honey. They say he's been arrested, honey. Arrested. I said, what? Yeah, so they're saying that former President Donald Trump, honey, says his indictment prompts outrage from the Central Park. Y'all know the exonerated five, honey. Yes, child. It's a whole bunch going on with that. When I heard that he was arrested, I was like, you got to be bullshitting me. I had to go look it up. I was like, I don't believe it. I need some concrete proof, baby, because listen. So they're saying that Donald Trump, honey, faces 34 felony counts that carry 136-year max sentence, and says that he pleads not guilty of all counts. He would. Who has that many damn bruh? Y'all. Now you know his ass was talking about he was gonna run for office again. I said your ass might want to be running towards Mexico. That might be a good place to start running. Why you talking about running? You might want to be trying to run on over there to Mexico and find the nearest honeycomb hideout, baby, and get you a good old burrito and sit it down somewhere and wait it out and see how this shit gonna play out. 34 felonies? Baby, you and that toupee is about to get real. This is his ass. Look how he's sitting there looking like he don't know what's going on. I said, that's what your damn frizzed up toupee ass get. Your ass should have been in jail. You've been committing crimes. You should have been in there. Out here on the fraud. Your orange fraud. That ass should have been locked up. Yes, you should have. Oh, disrespectful ass. I said his ass should have been locked up a long time ago. You should have been locked up when your ass got in office. That's the first start. Because it was a fraud how your ass got up in there in the first damn place. You should have been in there. So they say, yeah, he's under arrest, honey. They said, breaking news, honey. Donald Trump surrenders to New York authorities, honey, and said that he will be arraigned before a judge very soon. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it up. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking at this particular case and see what it's giving, honey. Cause yes, honey. But they ain't showed no mugshot yet. Because most people who get arrested, there is a mugshot. Okay. Yeah. Now, Van Jones, honey, he has something to say too. He says that he feels bad for Donald Trump because of his arrest. Okay. He said he looks sad. His ass should look sad. Okay. He says that is a granddad having a very bad day. Boy, shut your ass up. Shut up. He should have been locked up. All the stuff that Trump has done, thus far. He lucky they ain't got him on the stuff that they really didn't charge him for. Okay. Now he's sitting up on them 34 felonies, and we supposed to feel a way about him. I'm sorry. I'm fresh out of fucks on that one. Fresh out. Fresh out. Fresh out of fucks. Fresh out. But honey, yes, go on and do what you gotta do, child. Send him on over there. That's where his ass need to be locked up in Mexico. I keep saying, go on the child once they get the Cabo 6. Go on and put him over there with the Cabo 6, honey. Go on and lock all their asses up over there in Mexico, honey. I know they say he in New York. He might need to be in what's that prison over there in New York, honey? That real bad prison. That's where he needs to be over there, honey. I can't even remember the name of the place, child. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be up in there. He needs to be up in there, baby. So they can go on up in there and start braiding that damn toupee back so he can get the realization of this thing. He need that toupee braided that way. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to see some braids so I know this is real, that he's really locked up. I need to see Rikers Island. That's it. I see y'all putting it in there. Yes, baby. He needs to be in Rikers Island. Ass gonna be up in there on one of this bullshit right here. He gonna be trying to link up. Y'all know Trump. He ain't gonna last a day up in there. He gonna be up in there on this bullshit right here with his damn bandana on and his braids going back. That's gonna be him. That's gonna be him. Oh yeah, that's gonna be him. That's gonna be him. I need to see a mugshot though. I just need something to feed my pity. Maybe it's gonna feed my pity. Okay, because I don't believe it just yet. I don't believe it. I need to see a mugshot. I just need to see a mugshot, and I just want to carry it around in my phone just for a few days so I can look at the shit and just I need it. I need it. I need that in my life. Okay, let's move on, child. We ain't giving him no more clout over here. Yeah. Fans, honey. Fans go off on Carlos King, baby. Fans went off on Carlos King because of the 100th episode that they just showed, honey, where they felt like Melody was getting too much of the spotlight. Okay. Let me read y'all this bullshit. Speaking of Melody, she did release another outfit, you guys. For those of you that's shopping at J Bowling, baby. And I'm jumping the gun, but boom, there it is. That yellow, she looks so good in yellow. The way it sit up on her skin, the way it bounced off her skin, it definitely compliments her. Serving. I know I'm jumping around, but yeah. Yes, honey. My husband would be texting me. Hi, honey. Give me a minute, y'all. My husband is texting me. Good morning, beautiful. Yeah, let me text back out. Hey, I'm sorry. I know I'm live, honey, but we got to keep a happy home over here. Boom. Yes, honey. We got to keep a happy home over here. My husband's texting me. Good morning, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I can't tell y'all everything, child. I can't tell y'all everything. Y'all can't be in my business like that. But yes, I had to handle that business. But let's move on, child. But Tara, yeah, we were talking about, honey, the 100th episode. Y'all so crazy. The 100th episode where a fan kind of checks Carlos King, honey, and was saying to him, and this is what they said. So Carlos says, he announced, of course, the 100th episode. He says, tonight, watch me host the 100th episode special, Love and Marriage Huntsville, as I surprise one of our biggest fans. It says, tune in at 8/7 Central, and we will show the full super trailer of this new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. So now it's no coincidence that old Peggy over there, because y'all know she runs Destiny's fan page. We talked about it before. She does not like Melody. She does not see a Melody. Every chance she gets, she's going to be petty as it relates to Melody. Okay. So it's no coincidence that a fan from that page, and I want to say it's Peggy. I think she's hiding behind trying to say it's a fan, but I think it's her. And she writes a message to Carlos King, and she writes it at him, says, at Carlos King, says, please take into consideration the other cast members have fans too. Says it was cruel of you to only have male fans on the 100th episode and allow them to talk about the cast members and call them names. What is it to you and why do you care? You're not a fan of the show. Destiny ain't on there no more. You're not promoting anything as it relates to Love and Marriage Huntsville for Destiny or anybody else. So why do you care who is on the show, what they got to say about somebody, what fans are on there? Why do you care? You low-key a fan now. You sitting back hating. You sitting back hating and looking for something to hate on and have something to say and or post. Maybe you ain't got nothing. Destiny ain't gave you nothing to do over there since you running her fan page because she ain't got nothing going on. So I get it that you sitting over there on idle and Destiny got you on ice because she ain't really got no jobs popping for you to be promoting over there, Miss Peggy. Let me read your little country ass right quick. Yeah, you ain't got nothing going on. That's why you got so much time on your hand to be calling out Carlos right at Carlos King. And he didn't even respond to that bullshit. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Carlos said, I got better shit to do. I'm over here ironing my high-waisted nut huggers over here. I ain't got time to be responding to you, Peggy. I'm over here ironing my high-waisted nut huggers for the show. I ain't got time for your ass. That's what he was letting her ass know. Peggy Pig. I see it in the comments. Carlos said, I ain't got to. I'm over here trying to squeeze in these damn high-waisted pants, Peggy. Now, leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone. Roll my damn eyes. I'm going to roll my eyes for you, Carlos. Damn. Peggy. She stay on her bullshit. She stay on it, y'all. Oh, she stay tap dancing on that last nerve. She do. She ain't got nothing else to do. Carlos said, listen. Nah, I'm over here trying to get the creases in my high-waisted pants, Peggy. I ain't got time for you today. I ain't got no time for you. She out here on her bullshit. I said, first of all, in case you forgot, Peggy, since you so damn pressed like a warehouse of damn paninis, the show is Melody's. I mean, did you remember that? She is the damn star of the show. There are people who love the show and are fans of the show. What you thought they was going to get up there and talk about Destiny and where she was? Newsflash. Bah, bah, bah. We don't care. Put the buzzer on your ass this morning, Peggy, because I know it's you. Hiding behind that fan page over there. Talking the shit. Ain't nobody thinking about you, Peggy. Take your drunk ass somewhere and sit down, Peggy. I'm sitting right here on my channel. Peggy. Take your snout somewhere and sit down. Peggy, the pig. She get on my nerves. I always got something to say. It's no coincidence now. It's no coincidence that she would be this damn pressed as soon as the 100th episode come out. Who cares what you think, girl? Carlos, I'm not replying to her stupid ass. I ain't got time for that. Nah, I can't even zip up these damn high-waisted pants, and you over here bothering me. You interrupting him, putting on his high-waisted pants. That's what he letting you know. But you know she don't like male, so she gonna find any reason to be opening her mouth and saying something. Peggy, girl, let's get off her. I can't, child. I can't. So we briefly talked about last night, honey, about Martel still trying to follow Mel, still bothering Mel, child. There's a new clip. We talked about it last night in the video. For those of you who didn't catch the video last night, y'all know I did a little pop in, honey, for my subscribers only. Okay. Yes, honey. We was on here. I didn't mean to be on there that long. I looked at the clock. I was like, my God, it's like 10 something. I used to be in the bed by then. But yeah, y'all know I had to give y'all a little time, give y'all some of my time, honey. I have to spread myself thin for my caramelians because y'all know I love y'all that way. But Tara, back to what I was saying. We talked a little bit briefly last night about a new clip that's going to be shown in the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, where there's going to be some type of an event where all the cast members are going to be. Martel is there, Lewis is there, so many other people are there. Melody gets ready to leave the event early to go to her car. I want to say it was at night. And upon her getting ready to leave, Martel sees her from across the room. He goes up to her and says, "Hey, Mel, you get ready to leave?" She's like, yeah, I'm getting ready to leave. What? Like, what do you want? You know, that's the kind of attitude she'd give his ass. Like, what you want? Why you bring your square ass over here? Well, I'm going to walk you to your car. That's Martel. Let me walk you to your car. Mel was like, I don't need you to walk me to my car. I've been walking to my car. Like, I'm good. He was insistent of walking her to her car, y'all. He was very persistent, too. He was very persistent. And Mel kept telling him, I don't need you to walk me to my car. I got this. I've got this. Like, going back over there. So then Lewis, of course, was there with Martel. He chimes in and says, Mel, Says, Mel, what's wrong? You don't want Martel to walk you to your car? What's wrong with Martel walking you to the car? I said it last night. I felt like Lewis should have stayed out of that. Any rift that goes on between Mel and Martel, I don't feel like nobody need to be chiming in. I feel like Melody, honey, y'all know she's a Scorpio. She ain't got no problem to be telling somebody what she feel and how she feel. Okay, she's very vocal. She can handle Martel. She can handle Martel. She don't need nobody chiming in telling her what she need to do. Why do you feel a way about this man walking you to your car? She don't want you to walk her to her car because, like I said last night, you didn't want to walk her nowhere else. You didn't care about her safety. He's like, I'm afraid somebody might try to snatch you up out here. You didn't care about nobody snatching her up when you were married to her. Okay, when you was over there digging Ariane out, pumping babies over there, was you worried about who was gonna snatch her up? Was you worried about her safety then? While you was out here raw dogging? That's the safety that you should have been concerned about, to be honest. You was out here on your Tatiana. Bust down Tatiana with no condoms on. Sending Ariane, honey, to the clinic every other week to get rid of babies. But now you worried about somebody's... Okay. Now you worry about somebody's safety and you worry about somebody getting snatched up when your ass need to be snatched up. Like the police did you, honey, when you stole them ATMs. Ooh, was that some shade? Probably. You mean snatched up like that, Martel? Mister, I ain't never seen the inside of a jail cell. You mean you want nobody to snatch Mel up like the police snatched you up when you was stealing them ATMs sitting out there in the car, looking like your ass was waiting for the bus, and they put that blue light on you and took you to jail, and you was about to serve them 10 years, and they had to pardon you? Mister, I've never seen the inside of a jail. Okay. I wanted to see the comparison. I want to make sure we did a comparison because sometimes he forget, but y'all know I always remember. I don't forget nothing over here. I live, honey, to make you remember when you be on that type of bullshit. Okay, Mister, I don't remember. I've never been in this inside of a jail. Okay, Martel. We gonna move on though, but you tried it. You know, Caramel will remind that ass when you get to being on that right there, that capping. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna never let you lie to me. Okay, we ain't gonna never do that. We ain't gonna never do that. Not over here. You don't get to lie to me over here. But let's move on, child. Ran across a clip that I thought was very interesting. Okay, and things of that nature. I see y'all putting it in there. Never seen the inside of a jail. That was him. He was real adamant. Laid back on his bed, honey. I said, let's go back to that before I move on. Who is the talking about everybody waking me up telling me this? That's what he was saying in this little video with him, Ariane. Why is everybody calling me and waking me up? First of all, you ain't been to sleep. Your ass just hopped in the bed. Okay? You just hopped in the bed. Let me see if I still got the picture before we move on. I know I like to show proof when I'm talking about something. I don't know why people keep calling me and waking me up, telling me that the police was over here and that I went to jail and he was so oblivious to what was going on. I don't know why they were calling me and telling me this. Oh, okay. Just hopped in the bed after you done put all that damn baby oil on for your little pick-me's so they can sit there and be staring at your ass on the video while you over there coercing Ariane to be lying for your ass. What'd I do with the picture? I know I got it. I said his bald-headed ass stay lying. Stay lying. Do I got it or do I got to go back to it? Yeah, I ain't about to waste no time on it. I got it though. I got it. We're going to go back because I want to go on to this next point. I ain't going to waste no more time because we got to keep this train rolling. Said, why did I not get your notifications? I promise it's a YouTube thing, guys. I did not block nobody over here. I keep telling y'all it is a YouTube issue. If you're not getting notifications, it is definitely a YouTube issue, you guys. Okay. Yeah. It's a YouTube issue. So we're going to have to see what's going on with that. I don't know. YouTube need to get it together, baby. Because I need my people to be able to get their notifications so they know when I pop in and up out of here. All right. So I saw a video that struck my interest. Marsau and Maurice, honey, they did a video. They sat down with what's the guy named Rashid. Rashid has from Ready to Love. Y'all remember him if y'all watch Ready to Love. Rashid, the tall, light-skinned guy, he has a podcast where he had Maurice from Love and Marriage Huntsville and Marsau from Love and Marriage Huntsville on his show, and they were talking about meeting women and how important it is when you meet a woman and blah blah blah. Whole bunch of bullshit, boy talk. misogynistic conversations. That's what I'm gonna call it. Okay, I'm gonna play it for you, and y'all get out of it what you want to get out of it, and then I'll drag them later because y'all know what's coming. Okay, so let's go ahead. Shout out to who knew, because that's where I actually saw it. Okay.
Oh, please like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.
Ooh, here you go. Shout out to who knew.
Is that it's not a thing for me, right? But what I am saying is that when I look at an attractive person, okay,
That's Marsau.
an attractive person and a person that has a desire to settle down, right, or seeming like they have a desire to settle down, or they are dating, right, and so especially a woman, I start looking at the number of opportunities you have, and you haven't closed the deal. At some point, I have to say, maybe the issue is in your court.
Right. Okay. And I'm engaged right now. So we've all been single. There are pressures involved with single life as well as married life.
That's what she talking.
What are the differences and which pressures do you see distinctly different and sometimes the same?
I think if you're a successful man, especially a black man, if you're a successful black man in America,
that's Maurice.
There's a significant pressure for you to be locked down, right? And I think that this is one of the things that I guess Kevin Samuels used to talk about all the time, right? And that man used to get castrated.
Yeah.
But sometimes telling the truth, right?
Facts.
And the thing is, it's a situation in which you don't want to hear the reality of it when it's against you, because he talked about men too. And at first, when he was talking about men, it was all good. Then when we start talking about women, it was all bad. Right?
Exactly. So I'll say this real quick. I'll let you finish your thought. But he said it. I used to talk to and about men all the time, but nobody listened. When I started talking about women, that's when all of the microscopes came. Go ahead.
No, we talking about and the didn't do anything when it came. Listen, okay, this is what I say about that. The reality is, it's a shortage thing.
Yeah,
right?
Numbers.
And for real, all of us know, because man, we've been in this situation. We all make a lot of money. We're educated. We're guys. They can hold a good conversation. The numbers just aren't there. And one of the things that he used to say is, you know, and Rashid, you know this significantly. You're a scholarship athlete, right?
Right.
The numbers just aren't there for most people who do what you do to get to the level that you got to. And I'm saying just in general, for black women in general, there's just not enough of us, right, available for most women to get what they actually want.
Okay.
So I think the pressure is, of course, to be married. But then you also have women that want what married women have. So that pressure is, hey, I'll make you single again. What is your wife not doing? That's active pressure. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And since all of us are married and or have been married, right, I think that when you look at that situation, it's a constant daily reality. Like, the truth is, Veron right now is more than likely inundated. The one thing that women like is what women like. So the fact that I see that you're already committed means that you can commit.
Bars. Anybody else want? I know Veron wants to chime in. Go ahead, Veron.
I totally agree. I agree with what you're talking about, because I honestly feel like in today's society, maybe for the wrong reasons, that a man that's married is probably a little more attractive to women than a man that's single. Like that.
So
you know what I mean?
let me.
I don't get shade for not being married.
Yeah.
They're still no.
Right.
You know what? One thing I can say about this right here, and I'm pretty happy about this, all right? Because you guys, for the most part, are, you know, you got two capitals, a Sigma, Reese's, and GDI, but at the same time, he's, you know, handsome, super handsome. And so, in our life, you guys are the guys that sit in the club and get chosen, right? Fortunately for me, Omega Psi Phi, I've always had to get mine out the mud. And so, the ring doesn't attract anybody for me, okay? I always had to hunt mine. And so, if I have to, the only dodge that I have to do is I have to just not pursue. But women don't, and only time a woman pursues me is when it's a setup. And I know, so it's easy, you know? Like, you're in my inbox, like, sweetie, I'm sorry, that doesn't happen to me. That's not how life goes, okay? You know, hey, baby, sorry, stop. That's not a thing.
You don't think Sigma's getting out of the mud?
Yeah. And I don't think girls get it. And I don't think girls get it at all.
I'm sorry.
I think that you chose to become a Sigma because you knew you could be the upper lower.
You can be the outlier.
You and Dion, bro.
Yeah, I will speak for Don. Everybody had their run. Everybody had their run, though.
Everybody has foreign to you. Everybody is foreign to you.
Getting it out of the mud is foreign to me. I don't know.
Light skin. You guys are light skin. The light skin.
No. We got to stop. We got to stop.
I saw on day one when I arrived in fall of '99. Remember, I started at the University of Missouri, and I took some.
Over there.
I got a question fast. No, let me finish. There was an SGA path that was very clear, and when we were there, I don't know if y'all peeped this, was the rise of being a preacher as like a path to Like,
wow. Hitting everything.
Because listen, I'll never forget his preaching days. I'll never forget his preaching. So when I see him now and he come out like, "What's up, my G?" I'd be like, "My G."
You legit had like competing ministries.
It's grown.
Yeah, it's grown.
Because
What y'all think about that? They so damn misogynistic. So misogynistic. I'm sorry, I'm working from like 2 different computers today. But yeah, they are so misogynistic. I was just like, and then for you to bring up Kevin Samuels, now y'all know all of them were huge fans of Kevin Samuels, including Martel. Okay. All of them are huge fans of Kevin Samuels and anything that he had to say. Martel has done several interviews and he's talked about Kevin Samuels so many times. He's been on social media talking about Kevin Samuels and he believed Kevin Samuels when he say this and he agreed with him. I'm just like, shut your ass up, Martel. You go with anybody that's on the negative BS. He be on the negative BS with anybody that's got something to say that's negative. That's the way he go. And Marsau, and it's no coincidence that Marsau and Maurice is the same way. Talking about we're handsome men. Where? I don't see no handsome over there. I see some weak individuals who latch on to women who already got it together so that you can look like bosses. That's what I see when I see them. Okay. I see weak individuals who latch on to women because they want to have somebody to make them look like bosses because they can't do it on their own. And I'll break it down just so that you know I ain't making shit up. Maurice, we keep talking about it over here. Maurice, you were sleeping on somebody's couch before you met Kimmy. Okay. It wasn't until Kimmy put your name on the deed of her house, okay, that you felt important and felt like you was doing something out here. Credit One really wasn't popping like it was doing. All right. Kimmy is a whole nurse. Kimmy is a boss. Kimmy is business minded. She got her own, real estate license. She's doing her thing out here. Kimmy is the money maker in that house. Kimmy paid for Maurice to go get a little law certificate. Kimmy is running things over there. So lower your motherfucking tone, Maurice, when you be trying to act like you the boss over there. Speaking out, sir. I said it. Lower your tone. Respect the real boss, which is Kimmy. Lower your tone when you speak, sir. You ain't the boss. Turn the volume down on your voice when you speak, Mr. I'm Handsome, Maurice Luther King. Running around these tight-ass Easter suits on thinking that you the shit out here, and you are not. We are all successful black men out here, handsome, successful black men with a lot of money, so women are going to look at us. No, they see you on the show, on a #1 show on OWN, so they automatically think that you rich and got it like that because y'all out here perpetrating and renting cars, okay? Just like you were riding around in a Rolls Royce, knowing you ain't got no Rolls Royce money. They don't make that much money over there on the OWN network like they do over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we know this. You don't. You don't. So you spending your love and marriage Huntsville checks out here renting and leasing cars so you can look rich for these little pygmies so that they can be jumping in your DMs and blowing your head up, making you feel important. While you lying on national television about you about to pay for Kyle, honey, aka Kawasaki, and her husband to come and stay in a house that you gonna pay for when your ass didn't even have nowhere to stay. Make that make sense. The lies, and the damn lies. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. So why your wife gotta pay for you to go to college if you a boss like that? Why is the Better Business Bureau getting all these complaints about credit? None. And people not getting their money back after they done told you that ain't nothing been done on their credit. Why you sitting behind the desk with your tight ass suit on looking important? But y'all successful, black, handsome men out here stuffing socks, honey, football socks down in your underwear so you can look like you got a little bulge out here for your little pick-me's. That's what you're doing. Maurice was nervous as hell when Martel asked him to be an underwear model. We talked about it already. Oh, that thing was nervous. He was like, oh shit. They gonna see my little Vine and what I'm gonna do. What I now. I got to run to the doctor and get me some dick surgery around here. I got to get rid of this mangina and get me a good old dick now so I can look good on my pictures over here now. What his brother tell him? What Marsau tell him? No, yous ain't got to go down there and get no surgery. All you got to do is get a good old football sock and roll it up and put it down there. They ain't got to know you got no dick. They just got to see the bulge down there. It's about the bulge. Y'all stay lying and perpetrating. Then what happened when you got to pull the drawers down? Then what? A bitch got to sit there and watch the sock fall out and feel excited? Football socks don't excite me, but dick do. I'm saying it again. Football socks do not excite me, but a good old but a good old dick do. I ain't turning on my ceiling fan on high for no football sock, but I'll turn it on for a good old dick over here. I ain't mean to be so graphic this morning. I know, child. I know it's early in the morning. Yeah, I'm not about to hit the switch on my wall, honey, to cut on my ceiling fan on high for no football sock falling out on the floor. Because you want to perpetrate and play in my damn face. When I can have a good old dick over here that's doing what's supposed to do over here now. I can't get no Charlie horse from no sock. I can't get no Charlie horse from no damn football sock. You stand over there in the corner with your football sock and fell out in the floor talking about hood. Hut your ass somewhere up out of here. Hood. No, dick. Hut. No, dick. Where's that? I can't see it. Let's move on. Bitch. Y'all ain't gonna play with me this morning. Oh, child, it's the sheer odd audacity, Lord. It's the sheer odd audacity, Lord, for you to damn play in this area right here. I keep telling y'all, you're not gonna play in this area. It's off limits. You can't play in this area. We handsome, successful, rich men out here. Oh, you rich. Oh, okay. You rich. Okay. That ain't what the courthouse say, though. The papers out there at the courthouse say different. We done went over now. We done went over. Tisha was mad as hell at the reunion. Talking about, man was out here pulling out court records. Nah. She was on that bullshit. But y'all rich. Abatement charges and all that, child. Back taxes, you riding around with a cracked windshield, but y'all millionaires. Oh, okay. Child. Cracked windshield in a Mercedes, and you ain't, child. I said, listen, girl. Over there with the dirty carpet in the broke down house and the fence back there falling down, child. Y'all embarrassed on national television talking about y'all rich and successful. And ain't so much as had but 6 customers, child, up in black. And it's nasty too, quiet as kept. And let's go on Marsau, honey. Marsau, honey, you wear the same clothes we see you in. Them same cut off, distressed pants that you be wearing over there. But you a millionaire. I ain't seen about the good 3 shirts over there, but you successful and you running a good old business over there with some expired business license. Oh, okay. That's how we doing it out here. I don't know nobody on that type of bullshit except you. But you live to talk in circles and big yourself up to be something that you ain't. Okay? The pygmies only want you and fool with your baby teeth having ass because they see you on national television. If you weren't on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I promise you, you did not have a boatload of hoes in your DMs like you do now, allegedly, that you be hopping in there arguing with, trying to argue them down so they can look at your ass. Okay? You didn't have a boatload of hoes prior to being on Love and Marriage Huntsville because your ass was working at the movie theater, remember? You were a popcornologist out this biatch. Yeah. You was putting extra butter on the popcorn and sprinkling a little salt on there and saying, okay, next, what you having? Oh, you want a large popcorn and a what? A Sprite? Okay, gotcha. That was your job, remember? And And somebody had to speak on your behalf, honey, to say, we need to get them a job over there, honey, because they ain't got no car. They ain't got nothing popping over there. You remember? Because I didn't forget. Marsau. Oh, bald-headed bald eagle. Then you gonna bring up Kevin Samuels. That's your mentor now? You believe everything he had to say with his misogynistic ass? Okay. He stayed giving out advice that he won't take. Okay. You telling women that if you ain't got no man by a certain age in your life, then it's something that you ain't doing right. Well, when you passed away, sir, your pick-me is the one that called 911, and the bitch didn't even know if she was in a house or a apartment. So that shows the type of mentality of bitch that you choose, sir. I said, bitch, you don't know the difference between an apartment. The people on 911, what she called 911, the ambulance asked, is it a house or apartment? The bitch said, I don't know. I said, bitch, look in the hallway. If you got a hallway at your house, bitch, you in an apartment. Really? I live in a house. I got a yard, bitch. I got to cut grass over here. You don't have them amenities in an apartment. Just look down the hallway. If a bitch stay beside you and you can knock on her door, that's an apartment. You done took all this time because you ain't know where you. I said, damn, where you, girl? Were you knocked out when you walked in the bitch? Was you knocked out when you went in his apartment, girl? When you didn't know where you was at? This is the type of mentality. But he tried to big himself up like he was the shit too. That's why I was like, I ain't sit for him. Because you cannot give out advice that you don't take. You telling women that they not the shit like that if they ain't got this, and this. But bitch, you was driving around in a whole Lamborghini staying in an apartment. Where your priorities at? Where your house at? What you pulling up to an apartment in a Lamborghini? Make that shit make sense. You need to be sitting on a mortgage talking that kind of shit. You're supposed to sit on a mortgage. You paying rent versus mortgage, and you talking shit about what somebody else ain't doing. And tell them how they need to live their life. And if they ain't got a man by such and such and such time in their life, that it's something they ain't doing right. Well, what about what you ain't doing right? Laying in there with a pick-me, the bitch don't even know if she in an apartment. She's slow. She helmet ready over there. People at 911 said, damn, we was going to just pick up Kevin Samuels. We got to pick her slow ass up and drop her off over there at the psychiatric ward. This slow ass bitch don't know if she's an apartment or a house. It still took us a whole 40 extra minutes just to get the information from your ass, but we can pull up over there and pick him up because you don't know where the hell you at. Look out the window. Hello. You on the 54th floor of that biatch. I don't know no houses with no 54 floors, bitch. You an apartment. Golly, and I don't even like to call women that, but child, when you on that type of bullshit, I gotta take it there. I'm sorry. I apologize later when I feel like I mean it. Y'all know I don't like taking nothing back over here. I don't like taking nothing back. I'll apologize if and when I feel like I mean it, and it's not feeling like that right now. Give me 1 minute. Matter of fact, give me 10 seconds. No, I still feel the same. I don't feel it within me to apologize. I just don't. But I said I meant it. And here to represent it. That's just what it is. It's just facts on facts. Shit. Take it how you want it. You in your feelings, stay right there. And stay right there. Stay in your feelings. I don't know what to tell you about I don't control your feelings. I just say how I feel, and then however you choose to feel after that, that's on you. Pick up your feelings. You need to pick up your feelings, child. Ooh. Pardon me, let me get my church fan. Pick up your feelings, child. I said, child, you out here telling somebody what they need to do. So these schlongless narcs, that's what I'm going to call them. The schlongless narcs, okay, feel like they are prizes, honey, to women. When they ain't nothing but dependents. That's all y'all asses are, dependents, okay? If Tisha ain't have that credit over there, baby, you wouldn't be living how you living. There would not be no black. There would not be no what is it? Sloat or shoat or whatever the hell the name is. I'm thinking about schlongs over here. Yeah. If it weren't for somebody else stepping up, it weren't for Melody starting show, you would not even have a business. She opened the door for you to have a business, but you tend to forget that. And now you're starting to feel yourself like you feel like you run around saying you are important now, you successful now, but it's off the back of somebody else. Okay. You are successful off the back of somebody else. It's not because you went out here and got it on your own. Tisha is made to go, and I'm gonna say made to, because that's all her ass do. She can't go to work. She can't do nothing. She keeps saying she want to go to work, but you want her to stay at home and keep going online, getting all these degrees so that she can feel important. You throw a little party for getting a little degree, and she lived to remind everybody she got them. We know you do, because you are the train, honey. You the engine that's keeping it moving over there. If it weren't for her, you guys would not be in the space that you are in. It's backwards with them. It seems like the Scott brothers only choose women that can catapult them into success because they're not capable of doing it on their own. But you talk so much junk and big yourself up like you the shit when you not. That other brother over there, what's his name that they got over there, honey? With the head, with the lip, with the hips and breast and all that. His wife is a dentist. So he done came out here and met a dentist. There ain't nothing wrong with meeting somebody that's got something going on in their life. But don't turn around and make somebody else feel like they ain't nothing in it. They ain't doing nothing. And that you just doing it out here and doing it out here when it's by way of somebody else. You're choosing women to put you in spaces that you would not be in by yourself. Yeah, you went to college, but you don't have the mental know-how and, you know, the education business-wise to know what to do. If it wasn't for Melody teaching you about property preservation to run short, you would not be able to do that. But you won't give her that credit because the misogynistic narc mentality that you have overshadows that in you. And you will not give her that credit because she's a female, because you think just like that stupid-ass Kevin Samuels when his ass was alive. He made men feel like they were above women, above everything, that women won't shit. And that was his mentality. And I did not like that. I don't have a problem with somebody telling somebody they need to level up and that you need to get yourself together in terms of meeting someone and you need to bring something to the table. That I totally agree with. I totally agree with that. If you're going to be in a relationship, I need to bring something to the table. You need to bring something to the table as well. It should not be one-sided. Thank you so much for the super chats and also for the memberships. I appreciate it, okay? It should come from both sides. No one person should be doing it all. And that's what it's looking like in their relationship. Marsau's relationship with Tisha. Tisha is doing it all, but she's made to sit at home and sit on her hands and not be able to show her full potential because she's married to a narcissist who takes the credit. That's on period. Same thing with Maurice. You sit on national television when you know Kimmy is running things over there. And when she announced her business and what she's doing, you attach your name to it. This is our house. I'm bringing my son to come stay in my house. Well, it's not your house. You want to feel like you running things when you not. The only thing you running is your damn mouth, Maurice. Run your ass up over there to Credit One and finish fixing somebody's credit so they can stop calling the Better Business Bureau, because I know they're tired of hearing about your ass. Since you're suing everybody with your little certificate. And anytime somebody call you out, oh, I'm suing. You're going to find yourself in a lawsuit. Fuck around and find yourself in a lawsuit. With who? You can't represent somebody with a traffic ticket. Traffic ticket. Sit yourself down, boy. Yeah, I said boy. I'm going to reduce you to a boy. Because real men don't be on that type of bullshit. Real men got their own stuff out here. They ain't got to rely on no woman to make them be anything. My job as a woman is to be your help meet. The word help means you already doing that shit. I'm just coming in and putting my 2 cents in and pushing you towards success as I'm successful. We doing it together. That is what a help meet is. It's not giving help meet in those situations, not to me. Help means you're already doing it. I am assisting you. Is that not what it means? Do we need to look up the word help? I got time today. If I'm helping you meet your goal, that means you're already working on it. I'm just assisting you in the place that you are to help push you and catapult you to the point that you're trying to get to, because you can't do it on your own. We're doing it as a team. Marriage is teamwork. You're doing it together, but they don't understand that because they were raised wrong. You ain't have a man in your life to teach you how to be a real man. So you grew up to be fake perpetrating individuals. I can't even say men. Real men respect their women and treat them like queens, and they want to see them succeed. And they understand that because when you succeed, I succeed because we are this right here. We won. So I'm not trying to outdo you, and I'm not trying to go out here and create things and keep you in the dark in terms of business and opportunities, because I'm only slighting myself. But they don't have that mentality. They too slow to realize that when you're trying to stop her, you stopping yourself. So you cutting off your nose to slight your own damn face. You don't want Tisha to be successful? That means you don't want to be successful. You're running around telling everybody, I don't want to work with her. I don't want to work with her. So you tearing down your wife's image of what other people see her as and think about her. Why would you not want to work with your wife, the person that you chose to be one with, but you will stay with her for 16 years and drag her on and make everybody think that you're so in love with her when really you're just in love with what she can do for you? So really your wife is just another pick-me who stayed around for 16 years and put up with your bullshit all these years so that she can feed your ego. That's all she's doing. She's feeding your ego. And you got her over there brain damage, just like Latasha Scott, or AKA LaToxic. I renamed her LaToxic Scott. And it's coincidence y'all got the same last name. Latasha Scott, Letitia Scott. She got a little bit of that Stockholm too. It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad, y'all. So Maurice says that Kevin Samuels was telling the truth, honey. In the things that he had to say. He said the reality is that it's a shortage thing. That's what Maurice says. It's a shortage thing. No, yeah, it is a shortage thing when it comes to you. Because like I said, you was looking real nervous about being in that underwear commercial there. That that underwear ad that Martel was asking you about. Say, oh, yes, a shortage. Oh, yeah, it is. Thank you so much for the super chat there, Sharice. Thank you, ma'am. So we're all good-looking men, educated, and make a lot of money. Oh, really? Where? Can we get some receipts? Because y'all know I live for a good receipt. The visual is not giving handsome, not to me. That big-ass bowling ball head, you look like a Ninja Turtle in a suit. No lie, Maurice, you do. Kimmy done told you fine over there, honey. Her biological clock was ticking. That's why she chose you. Yeah, her biological clock was ticking, baby. She was like, you know what? I got to get me a good old man out here, child. I'm tired of being by myself. I know you on the couch over there. I know you sleeping on the couch. But my biological clock is ticking. I got to get some dick in this house. Get off that couch, boy. Come on over here. Yeah, that's what she was on. So the pressure is, he's saying that the pressure is to be married. It says that single women tell them all the time that I'll make you single again. Really? Well, why do you need to make them single again when you already living, you married but living a single life? Maurice, you lied and said that you weren't in Atlanta, but you were there with other pick-me's in the picture, in the front of the picture at that. Kimmy already put it out there that you out 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. What you doing out when you married? It's giving single life while you're married, and you just got married. So what is it that you're looking for out there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when your wife is at home waiting for you? Marsau the same way. He still hang out at bars too. You were hanging out with Martel when he was out running around cheating. All of them were running around like they were single. But then you want to sit on somebody's podcast and saying that single women tell you that I'll make you single again. What you doing with single women in your face as a married man? They already talked about, and I say allegedly, some mess that was going on in Credit One where they was having these little sex parties. Y'all remember they talked about it. Carlos brought it up at the reunion, and everybody's facial expressions changed like, oh, shit. I didn't know we was going to talk about that. Maurice, he started looking at his law degree. Well, law certificate over there. He start feeling himself. That's why Kim is like, hey, when he say, somebody's ass is about to get sued around here. You're going to be in the middle of a lawsuit. Kim is like, hey, pipe down. You only got a certificate. Shut that shit up. You ain't about to be suing nobody. Shut up. Let me handle this. Now, I paid for the certificate. Sit back. I got this. It took Kimmy to make you realize you really ain't about to be suing nobody. But you felt important because your little certificate was in a frame over there, honey, in her house. Mm-hmm. So it says that they feel like that they have what it takes, honey. Mm-hmm. It says that married men are attracted to, says that married women are attracted to single men. That could be the case because we see it all the time. A lot of pick-me's, they do go for married men because they feel like they want to try to take it. It's a game to them. They enjoyed the game in terms of taking this person from their wife. Ariane did the same thing with Martel. It was a game to her. She felt like she was the shit because she felt like she took Martel away from Melody. When at the end of the day, Melody gave him to you. So you really lost the game because she filed for divorce and he still did not pick you. So you kind of played yourself. So you played the game for 8 years of I can take this man from you with my eyes closed. And that's what they talk about. Single women are always saying I can take this person from you. I can take a married man. And that's the game that these single pick-me's like to play. I can take your man from you. Ariana's favorite line was, I can take Martel from you, Melody, with my eyes closed. When I keep saying it, bitch, you should have kept them open, to realize that Melody really won't really check up for him like that. She was already planning to leave him anyway because she was tired of his shit. She was just waiting on God to tell her to go, baby. She was already getting her ducks in a row and getting her stuff together so that she can go on and peel on up out the driveway. He knew it. That's why he stood in front of the car when she got ready to leave. He knew she was tired of his shit and that she was ready to go and be with somebody else that could treat her like she deserved because he couldn't do it. So now Marsau likes to say that Omega Sci-Fi, okay, women only pursue him when it's a setup. He feels like it's a setup. So he feeling himself. In his mind, he think he's a shit like that because he's Omega Sci-Fi. Says that he gets singles out the mud. Okay. And that women stay setting him up. No, you keep setting yourself up. Because what was you doing in a hotel room with your back out, with your back fat out, telling everybody they want you when everybody know them Martin ears when they see him. Everybody know them man hips when they see him. Everybody know their fat back when they see it. Tisha know your fat back when she see it. But she was dumb enough to sit there and go along with it because she didn't want to look stupid too. But then had to sit there at the reunion and say, oh, yeah, he did have naked pictures of females in his phone after you done said that Marsau don't cheat, that y'all have a good marriage, that y'all been married the longest, and we better put some respect on your marriage. Marriage. M-A-R-R-I-S-H. That's how they spell it in Besma. M-A-R-R-I-S-H. And things of that nature. So I got to put some respect on something that you don't respect. GTFOH. Y'all know what that means. GTFOH. Get the freak out of here. I wish I would put some respect on something that you don't even respect. I wish I would take time out of my day to put some respect on your marriage when you don't. When you know your husband sat there and lied to you and told you he was down there in Atlanta with Chris Fletcher, and Chris Fletcher said on national television, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not about to get me in your bullshit. No, I was not. I was down there with you for brunch. Barely for an hour and a half. And then I was with my wife. So you're not about to sit here and put me in your mess. But he got mad with Chris Fletcher because Chris would not lie for him. And was steady backpedaling in the episode. Y'all remember when they had Martel's wine launch and Chris stepped to him and was like, look, man, what's this bullshit about you telling everybody you was with me in Atlanta when you know I was there with my wife? But you sat there in the car and fed Tisha that bullshit. Said, I was there. I was down there, but I was there with a friend, and it was Chris Fletcher. So she's sitting there crying in the car because she knew what it was. Tisha knew what it was. She knew that Marsau was playing her. You've been with this man for 16 years. You know when he lying to you. You've been around a person for that long. You can tell when they are not being 100 with you. And she knew. She knew. That's why she started crying. That's why she started crying. Tisha has conditioned herself to stay with Marsau no matter what. Because that's what her mama taught her. Her mama have taught her that no matter what he do, even if he cheat, put him out for a little bit and let him come back. So now you are proving him to go out here and be with pygmies and bring you back diseases when you feel like you don't want to be alone no more. And when you're tired of being alone in that house with them kids and you start missing him, then you say, come on back. I know you effed up. I know you out here messing with several pygmies, but come back. You my husband. We've been together 16 years. And I hate when she keep throwing that out. For 16 years, it's toxic. It's toxic. But because her mama is sitting over there with a whole boyfriend and a husband on the side, she makes it, she normalizes the toxicity by telling her daughter that if Marsau mess up and cheat, put him out for a little while and let him come back, because that's what she did in her marriage. Misery loves company. Tisha is miserable. Don't get it twisted from the mess you see on national television, this fake date mess that they trying to put out there. They trying to look lovey-dovey this season because everybody's been talking about it. They got to do damage control. They done sat at a reunion and talked about Marsau cheating and him embarrassing the hell out of her and reaching out to these pygmies. Now they got to do damage control and come back this season to make everybody think and or believe that they are in a loving marriage when we know it's total bullshit. Your husband don't respect you. Your husband is not attracted to you. The women that he is attracted to is the person that you're trying to conform to be. That is why you stay on the surgery table, Tisha. So you chopping and screwing up your body to look like a pygmy when you're already a pygmy. What sense does that make? You going through pain to be something and be somebody else when you already that. Running around here with fix-a-flat in your ass when you need to get your ass somewhere and sit down and reflect on your life and figure out why you continue to allow somebody to disrespect you like that when you took vows with them, had children with him, built businesses with him, and he still don't respect you. You don't put your credit on the line. You don't got a $900,000 loan for him to look like a boss while you sit at home with the children and cannot work and got to continue to sit on your laptop and get degrees so that he can look important while you look stupid and child. Make it make sense, y'all. It's so stupid. I can't, y'all. It's so stupid. Give me 1 second. We about to get off here, y'all. It's a mess. When I saw it, I said, this is some straight up bullshit. I don't understand their mentality and how they think in terms of how they love their wives. I don't understand it. But my thing is this. It's the way you treat your wife in terms of the respect, in terms of how you, let me back up. The way you respect her, the way you treat her is how she see you. Tisha is hanging on by a thread as it relates to Marsau. Kimmy is hanging on by a thread. You can look at Kimmy, you can tell she's not really that happy with Maurice. I feel like she's looking at Maurice and what she thought the situation was going to be after they got married. They were already going through it prior. We've seen it on the show. The way he talked to her, the way he tried to demand stuff, where he told her, oh, I want sex 2-3 times a day. She's like, no, I'm sick. First of all, I got cancer. The way he's so demanding with Kimmy, the way he throws stuff on her in terms of his son, about Kiowa, he uses Kiowa in terms of trying to make Kimmy upset, and it's a mess. Kimmy is not respected in terms of being a wife, but I think Kimmy wanted to be married so bad that she just put up with Maurice shit. For your wife to have to go out here and tell everybody she had to get an emotional support dog because her husband is not there for her when you just took vows with her speaks volumes. Why does your wife have to go get a dog when she already had a dog? Why Kimmy had to go out here and get a support dog when she already had a damn dog? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. But they're going to be narcissists and they're going to be users because that's what they are. All them Scott brothers. Every one of them. Basement Billy too. Basement Billy too. When they were talking about he wanted Miss Van to pay his child support. Bitch, who are you? You would have been in jail. You would have been in jail. I would not pay $1 on your child support. You got children, you don't take care of them, your ass need to be in jail. Period. I don't care what you got going on. You show up on Love and Marriage Huntsville with that dirty ass shirt on talking junk about what you're not going to apologize for. The first apology need to be to your kids. While you running around here got a vendetta against somebody who ain't even checking for your ass no more. You mad because she won't making you relevant. That's the problem with them. All them Scott brothers want to feel relevant by their women and by other women. Basement Billy was mad at Miss Van because she would not make him relevant, because she would not claim him, because she would not go on national television and tell the world that she was with him and that he was the shit. Miss Van was like, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. He was mad about that shit. Carlos done gave him a whole scene to go on there and talk about his feelings, child. He mad because somebody didn't claim him. Who are you? Take your ass back to the woods where you belong, where you live. Go back to the woods. Park ranger. Park ranger. He came straight from the woods to come and film his scene for Love and Marriage Huntsville to sit up there and talk about he not apologizing to somebody. Park ranger. Park ranger Basement Billy Scott. Yo, crazy ass. You need to be on some Paxil too. We talked about it last night. You need to be medicated. Crazy as they come. Cray. Came straight from the woods. Just jumped out the treehouse. Gonna come strolling your thick ass through the park. Talking about what you not gonna do because somebody didn't claim you. Who the hell are you? Park ranger. Out there roasting birds and squirrels and shit in the park. Your crazy ass. She didn't claim me. She knew we were together. She was driving to come and see me. Bitch, boy, bye. You don't even want to see you when you look in the mirror. If you could find one out there in the woods. Back there with the tailgate down, sleeping on the back of your truck. Y'all, where they find them at? Who raised them, y'all? Who raised them? Who raised these clowns? Who raised these clowns? And they look at him, Maurice and Marsau look at Basement Billy like he the crazy one. They ass crazy too. He just third level crazy. He's third level crazy. They asses is crazy too. So how you look at somebody like they the crazy ones when you got a little cray in you too? How is that? All y'all asses look like y'all came straight from the woods. Straight from the woods. This him strolling up. I'm not apologizing to anyone. This him come walking up Love Marriage Huntsville. Go do his little scene with a little dirty shirt on. She didn't claim me. I'm not apologizing to anyone. No, I'm not going to apologize. I mean everything that I said. We know your crazy ass did. Take your thick ass back to the woods and get back on the back of your truck and go to sleep and get you a good old nap back there on the tailgate of your truck. Hold on, let me roll my eyes at his ass. Boy, it's laughable. It's funny to me, y'all. That shit is funny to me. It's funny to me. Talking about he a contractor. Okay, you built your own treehouse. What's next? We know. You built your own treehouse in the woods, but you telling everybody you're a contractor. Okay, bro. I have my own business. I'm a contractor. You built your own treehouse. We know. Okay. We'll give you that. Calm down. Calm down, Ranger. Calm down, Ranger. Ranger. Calm down. Calm down, Ranger. Out there with his damn slingshot in the woods, looking for dinner. Crazy ass. Y'all, I gotta get out of here. I got work to do. Thank you guys for joining. Y'all, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Thank you guys for joining, honestly. Please hit that like button if you guys did not hit the like button. We got 813 in the building this morning. 457 likes. I know we could do better if you didn't hit it. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. I appreciate you guys coming over here laughing with me. listening to my commentary, honey, enjoying the show. I appreciate it. Yes, I try to give you guys some good content over here. Go on and subscribe to this channel if you did not do so. All right. Like the video. Please watch the video from last night as well. And like the video over there as well. And subscribe. Okay, guys. Thank you, Moss, for doing such a great job. Thank you, any content creators that joined this morning. Everybody in the bushes, y'all asking come out, hit the like button. Y'all not special either. Okay. Scots, I know y'all be in the bushes too. Y'all come on out. Yeah, I talked about y'all and drug y'all asses today, but the least you can do if you come in my house is hit the like button. All right. Thank you guys for being here, and goodbye. Love you guys down too. Y'all know that. All right. Love you guys down. Goodbye. Yes.